Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and follow our series. So this is how my natural hair looks like when it's blown out. In this video, I'm going to take you through the journey of how I blow out my hair. And also, I want to share with you today how we are forced to learn the English language. So stay around. So as you can see, I just washed my hair very well. Normally I wash my hair 4 times because it's really thick. It's really thick, and you can see the length of my hair. My hair is purely virgin. I have never relaxed it. I've never done anything with it, so it's pure, and this is how it is. It doesn't break, and this is because of the choices that I take to maintain my hair. This is the machine which I use. I choose this machine with the comb because I do it myself, and usually I take both for the steamer and the heat. I put it on the highest heat because I do it only once a year, so it has no effect on my hair if I use the highest heat only one time in a year. Normally I blow out my hair when it's still wet. Like when your hair is wet, it detangles so easily, and it reduces breakage. It's very different when your hair is so dry and you're forcing to comb it, you're forcing everything on it. So I always blow out my hair when it's wet. So let's go into the my story for today. I would like to tell you guys a story on how we learn English. Usually most African countries were colonized by the British, and it's in our curriculum to learn this language, which is English, as the native language. And it's forced, it's compulsory by every student to speak the language, because anyway in schools this language is used in all subjects, so we have no choice. So what happened when I was growing up? I was in this school, normally we are between 600 students to 1,000 to 5,000, we usually many. And how did they control us on how we can speak English? So what they used to do is they had different options for us, but in form of punishment. So they made us believe that our own languages, our normal native languages, are abomination. They made us believe that English is the only language that is very acceptable in our country. So what the teachers used to do, or what the directors used to do, they had to put punishments for us to learn the language. Like punishments that if you're found speaking your own language in school, you're punished. Anyone who is watching this video can comment, really, this is real and this is true. So what happened to me personally, in our school they had 2 or 3 different ways on how to control which language we speak in school. The first one, they used to get a big bone from the leg of the cow or the thigh of the cow, like really a big bone, and they make it a necklace. So the teacher used to give it the first student they find speaking vernacular or speaking your local language. So they give it to you. It's really big, and if you are young, it's really big and heavy, and you have to wear it in the neck. So the teacher gives to that student, and that student walks around with it. If they find you by mistake speaking your own language in school, they make you wear it. So it's a chain, and at the end of the day, the last person has to mention the person who gave it to them. So they collect this whole chain of students who were found that day, and they are punished. They are spanked. It ranged between 10 spanks to 20 spanks, depending on how stubborn you are. And by this, we were forced to speak English, only English, in schools. The second way, they used to have a sack, these big sacks where they put maize, where they put rice, or that sack, they used to make it into a dress. And if you're found speaking your own language in school, like your native language in school, then they make you wear it the whole day. And it was so embarrassing. This was so, it really made us feel like we are, I don't know, we are isolated. Or you feel bad because everybody looks at you and as the bad guy, you know, is trying to speak a wrong language. But this was not right, even though we had to learn English. But for me personally, I think this was not the right way to teach us English. Most people ask us, why can we speak extreme English? Why is our English so perfect? But we went through hell to learn this language. Imagine wearing a sack and finding your friends speaking their local language. You give it to them, and in the end of the day you have to be spanked. Then you have no choice but to speak this language. You have no choice but to learn this language. I don't know where this thing came from, but some of us, like me, I was really small. I was really small to be even slapped in school. But you know, teachers don't care if they spank you and you end up in the hospital. They really don't care. And if you end up in the hospital, it's like they try to make it feel like it's your fault. It's your fault that you're in the hospital. It's not their fault that they spanked you and you ended up in the hospital, but it's your fault that you did not speak the language. I mean, it was not really bad to teach us to speak this language, but the forcing this action of spanking students when they are found speaking their own language was not right. So now I'm done with the first phase. Normally I blow out my hair without anything inside because it's wet. This combination makes it also break if it's wet, and then you add oil. So I first blow it out when it's dry, then I add oil on my scalp. You see, I use a normal jojoba oil to put in my hair. So I section my hair, I put on the scalp, I put oil on my hair, and then blow it out the second time, so that this oil which I put in the hair like melts and gets spread all over my hair. And this is my secret, but I don't do it often because it would break my hair, it would damage my hair. Our hair is delicate. You have to be careful on what you do. And this machine, this video is not sponsored, but I will talk about the machine anyway. This machine is called Fakang, and I bought it in my home country. I tried to look on Amazon or in Chinese companies, and I couldn't find a really nice machine which has a comb. I had to go back home and buy it. It's not really expensive. But this blowing out of my hair, it takes usually close to 40 minutes because I have to be extremely careful. I don't want to break my hair, and normally I'm happy it doesn't break at all. So I'm putting jojoba oil, jojoba hair food on my scalp and on the hair, and then I blow it out again just to make sure that the oil has gone like through all parts of my hair. So I blow it out gently. Normally when somebody makes my hair and they're trying to pull it, I cry. So if I'm not crying in this video, just know I'm very careful with my hair. I'm very careful with my scalp. I'm very careful to not hurt myself, you know. So gradually let my hair eat, feed my hair with hair food and blowing it out the second time, carefully and carefully. Some people ask me, how do you do it? How can you even blow your hair? It's really much, but I think I have eyes in my hands because it's by feeling that I can blow this hair. It's by feeling, not that I see there all the time. So our hair is almost done. and it looks beautiful. You can see that my hair is like full hair, like from the scalp to the ends is not broken at all because of what I do. So guys, you can also stick around. Don't forget to subscribe, stay with us. I have so many stories. Some are disappointing, some make you remember something, but stick around. So I blow it out, and now I'm done. You can see my hair is oily and beautiful, ready to go. Normally I keep this hair out for 2 weeks to 1 month. It normally doesn't go back so easily. Now I comb it gently. I detangle one last time. You can see how it's shining because of the hair oil that I use. And one last time. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll give you many tips on how to maintain a natural 4C natural hair. Usually I make hairstyles for also other people, and I have helped them also achieve better hair than what they had. So you can see we are done. Tell me in the comments if it looks beautiful. I sign out. I love you all. Bye.